Welcome back to the Retro Sports Gamer channel. We are on a path to the All-Star game. I'm going to continue my season here with the Toronto Raptors. As you can see on the schedule, that Friday the 13th. In February, ironically, today is Friday the 13th. I'm playing the Cleveland Cavaliers, and then on the 15th, it's the All-Star game. So I'm looking to play those two games right now. And the Cleveland Cavaliers are a team that I've made some trades with in this season. And they are one place ahead of me right now. They've won 6 games in a row. I just had I believe, 8-game winning streak snapped in the last one. So they're only a half game ahead. And I'm going to go try to take them out now. This is a 28-game season. It says All-Star on the left side because that is the skill level I'm playing on. That is the highest in this game. So we're going to go Toronto Raptors. The trade deadline's also coming up right after the All-Star game. So I might try to make one last trade or two. And as you can see, team looks to be outmatched. We'll see how it plays out on the court. So even though the NBA has suspended their season indefinitely, we got to keep playing. There's going to be a lot of video game playing this next month. Here we got the lineups. So I traded them Chris Bosh. That's why they have him. We got a solid lineup. They also got Lamon Murray from me, which is a sharpshooter.
Let's turn our attention to the floor now for player introduction. The Cleveland Cavaliers would like to welcome you.
All right, let's get this going. Turn the auto subs off. We're on manual, and we're ready to go.
Please be advised please focus your attention to center court for the opening tip-off.
Darius Miles headlining at center. I got my speed lineup in.
Here's the opening tip.
Darius Miles 6'9", but he's got that lightning symbol, which means he is fast. So Lamon Murray, guy I traded them, hits his first jumper. Guys that can shoot are sometimes the hardest guys to defend. Reggie Miller going to the line. What's up, Octavius? Thanks for joining in.
He shoots from the 70s
This is a
from here.
early morning stream. Don't do these too often. One thing I have gotten better at as I've played through the season is the free throws. But Miller is one of the top in the game, so it's pretty easy to hit his free throws compared to others. Wagner, the point guard. I got Dwayne Wade in the starting lineup. This is rookie Wade, LeBron. They can't shoot well. The offense mostly relies on Vince Carter and Reggie Miller.
Dribbles to Miller.
LeBron setting the screen.
Top of the arc.
And one.
Not a highlight reel dunk by Carter, but the Jimmy still counts for 2 points.
It's the classic off the glass. Ilgauskas already in foul trouble. That one's going to be a miss. Oh, no. Surprise. The accuracy was only halfway on. They're not taking out Ilgauskas. I saw a funny meme today that said, well, I've actually seen a couple funny ones, but one of them said, Vince Carter's so old, the NBA retired before he did. Oh, crap. And I went right out of bounds.
Substitution on the floor. Brought
The
inbound.
Gund Arena.
Wagner will bring it ahead.
See what Bosch has in the post? Nothing.
From 17.
There we go.
Target missed. Throws down court.
Darius Miles, that's what he could do for you at the center position. Beat everyone down the court, get an easy dunk. As long as I can get the defensive rebounds with this lineup in, it's usually pretty effective.
Blast to the bucket.
There's also the other problem with this lineup is there's no shot blocker down there. That pick and roll didn't really work out. Good defensive possession here.
Jumper from the side.
Miller bails me out with the three.
Yeah, see, now that's Reggie's bread and butter right there. He's always among the league leaders in threes attempted.
Last game,
threes
I got
In the
beat
paint.
pretty bad by the Seattle Supersonics.
Of course they can.
Ray
That
Allen,
drive will leave a lasting impression. He got the
I
ball. If he
believe
keeps
Brent
getting into
Berry.
the paint,
Well,
he'll find
specifically
all
Ray
kinds of
Allen was
teammates
just
wide open.
absolutely killing me.
Left wing.
I think there might be something in this game
Carter.
where
For the open
the
man.
offensive
Calls his own
team
number and
shoots
fires.
at a higher percentage sometimes, like a home away thing.
Takes the shot and scores.
They weren't missing
Put the
anything.
money in the register and give the man his
And at
due
one
point.
point in a home game, they didn't miss a shot in the second quarter. It was 14 for 14.
In the lane.
Oh, I thought he was gonna
Loaded
dunk
and
on that
lets
one.
It go. That gets you nothing. The carom comes off. Right hand dribble. 2 minutes remaining. He'll shoot a three. Put him on the board.
Just like the last game, the Cavs are off to a hot shooting start.
Beats the rock
Oh,
inside.
you gotta post this guy.
In the lane. Takes a chance.
Nope.
Bonk. But yanks down.
Doesn't have a refined post game yet.
Lets it
Come
go.
on, that's not a
Center
good
of the
shot.
cup. He's on fire. Oh, he earned a second interception on the play. Up into the front court center.
Definitely want to get this win before the All-Star break.
Ouch. He barreled right into the defender. That's a charge.
And DeJuan Wagner finally gets turnover out of them. There's the dunk from Vince Carter.
Vince Carter jumps through the cup. He's got 5 points. He takes it across midcourt. Dribbles up the center.
That's too easy.
And he jams it down with a left hand.
A dunk to that guy is just as much as a
Yeah, this
statement as
speed
anything.
lineup,
He might as
I
well
wouldn't
be
say it
saying,
worked too
"Coming into
well
your
this
house, and I
quarter.
dare you to stop."
The Cavaliers lead by 8.
Saw LeBron open at the last moment,
LeBron
snuck it
James
into
nails
him,
the jumper for 2. He's 1 of 2.
and he
from
hits the
field.
little jumper from about 3 feet. That's the guy we want
Rifles up
shooting
a shot.
every
Blocked.
time.
Sideline left. Rims it off.
Come on, Vince,
But
just
claimed his
jump
third rebound.
over everyone and dunk on him.
Wagner brings it up the floor. Return to sender.
Wade with the save to the other
That
team.
effort wasted as they lost the ball anyway.
Wagner's having the game of his life.
Stolen away.
Sometimes that's the breaks of playing on broadcast mode.
Will it
Didn't,
go?
you don't
He
see
misses.
down the court.
Baseball toss
Oh,
downtown.
what the
At end
heck.
of one
I didn't
quarter
hit
of
A
play,
twice.
It's the Cavaliers by 8.
All right, it's time for some subs. Get Mutombo in. Put a defensive lineup down there. See how it does with Moiso and Mutombo. Should be able to get boards. Play some D.
of the second
4
quarter.
turnovers.
The Raptors with the ball.
Definitely want to avoid that in this quarter.
Non-shooting foul.
Boozer!
First
Carlos
foul of the
Boozer.
ball game.
Wonder why he didn't stay with the Cavs. I mean, he had his best years on the Jazz before the Bulls got him. And then he built up a reputation of not being a good defensive player. Fluid offensive
Davis
player, though.
brings it down the right side. Feeds it outside. Turnaround hopper.
Is that
Andy
Peters or
Drummond.
Augustus?
He's 1 of 3 from the field. Ball fleeced by the defense.
The thing that's hard
He brings it up.
in this game is if you don't force them to miss, you can't get on the fast break.
Oh, he was with the Birds.
This
flying
guy's
to
just
the
dunking
rim.
on people. Oh my god.
Intercepted.
So many bad turnovers.
Outside it comes. And hits.
Send it up, knock it down. It's elementary.
Right.
Might
Down
be a
12.
Wheels it outside. Off the ball side. The second team foul.
Boozer comes in and he's fouling everybody.
Fires. No.
Got in a race
Reggie's
again.
off the
I'm
mark.
so used to him knocking those shots down. I had already written it down in my score.
In the lane. Glides to the glass. Right down the
Yeah,
fairway.
unless I start playing better defense.
It looks so easy, so gentle.
I'm gonna lose.
But it takes a lot of hard work and a good strong move to get the easy shot.
Shot. Won't go. Williams.
Miller with a clear path to the basket, throws up the little runner. Sometimes those go in, sometimes they don't. Alvin Williams is another guy I traded for, and Wagner continues to kill me. They're shooting 79%.
To Miller. He goes airborne. Fails to connect. Player number 4 snares the
I
rebound.
gotta stop shooting threes with Miller. Wagner is quick. There we go. Some defense comes from
5
Vince.
rebounds now for the Raptors.
Risky pass to Mutombo.
The
There we go.
anti-gravity glide.
Carter
Good.
That's bad defense. He walked right in
switches
there.
hands. A little Jordan-esque on that one.
About 2.5 minutes left here in the second period. The Cavaliers lead by 14.
I got caught up
Must come down
on
hard.
all those screens. Snuck a pass in there to LeBron.
With the right hand.
We're going to the line.
Line and try to convert to a three-point
He's not the
play.
best free throw shooter. But that one's going in.
Drains the easy money.
Yeah, Elvin Williams also has the speed icon. Come on, horrible defense.
You just can't fake the funk on a nasty dunk.
That's old school.
We gotta get this.
Out left.
Oh, throw it to Mutombo. See, sometimes they don't pass it to the guy you want to.
Outside. Fires. A slap on
A
the
miss, but a foul.
I guarantee you he thinks he should have made that bucket. But you can't fault a guy for getting to the line.
He's a good shooter from the line. It's free money, and he takes it more than 70% of the time.
Dead on. Nails them both. He's got 6 points.
17-point deficit. Mutombo's already tired. 37-year-old
Top of
Mutombo.
the arc. He's fouled. The 4th team foul.
See what offense they decide to run. Screen, Miller,
He
nothing.
throws it right. In the lane.
Kind of trying to force it.
To Miller.
And one. Miller on the jumper.
The bucket is good, and he's fouled. He'll get a shot at a three-point play as he's fouled on the made basket. Rims off.
Gotta hit those with him.
He brings it down the left side. Skips it to the right. Out left.
Williams.
Fires.
There we go.
Off. Rebound. Toronto.
They're getting back in defense, too. That's the other thing. This guy can't guard Reggie.
Isolated left wing. A throw. Rattles off.
Reggie Miller, he really wasn't a fadeaway jumper type guy, which that shot kind of was. That defense was right on him. There's nothing I could do there.
In the lane.
Here we go. We need more of that double pump.
11 points.
Jams at the rim on the baseline.
He pushes it up the court.
Moiso says no.
Out of bounds. Cleveland has the run.
But only 25 points in this first half. This has been really bad.
Gives the back.
It's really
Pops the
poor
shot.
quarter.
Misses the mark.
Any way you look at it.
Breakout.
Goes with the
He takes it
classic.
home.
Let's not try anything fancy down 15.
A three from the other end. None. The Cavaliers hold serve, leading at the end of the half.
Recovered a little bit in that third, but not much. Everyone's fresh. I think I'm going to put Miles back in. Put in Moiso. He should be good for the quarter. Provide a little bit of shot blocking and rebounding.
Let's go to Akemi
And I got to start making up some ground.
The Cavaliers have had an aggressive game plan on defense. They're forcing a ton of mistakes, and if the turnover stats for the second half look anything
If
like
you're
the
watching,
ones
let me
first,
know if you're out
most
there in the
likely
chat.
come
I
home with
don't
the W.
usually do
And
streams
second,
early.
The Raptors coach declined to be interviewed, but a few of his assistants said that while it certainly wasn't the first half they were looking for, they haven't played themselves out of it yet. That's
What?
the
It
story
felt
from
like
here.
playing-
Back to you.
As always, good
Should've
scoop
just
from
shot it.
Akemi to K. Interception.
A little separation.
Dribbles.
Wish LeBron could post up in this.
On the wing.
Oh, he
Feeds it
had a
into
path to the
traffic.
basket. He didn't take it, though. It's Carter with Ilgauskas on him. He can't shoot.
Foul
He's
call.
about to dunk.
First team foul.
What's up, David? Yeah, I caught you at breakfast time. I didn't have breakfast yet. I was thinking about it, but
Right wing.
figure I'll play some basketball
Right
first.
at the key.
Oh, I got him on the
Return to
spin and he
center.
recovered.
Carter.
Carter recovers, cut it to 11.
Orange ball falling softly through cold snow white lace. Down the right
This is a
side.
Vince Carter type
1
game.
minute
So
into the
far,
third.
not really much help from anyone else.
Takes the hook in traffic. Rims it off.
Oh, he forced the hook there, guys. It's hard enough to shoot over two hands, much less over more.
Cross him.
Left hand dribble. Shoots from about 5. Yes. He's got 17 points. Here come the Cavaliers.
17 for Vince. Got to tighten up on defense. Ricky Davis. Ricky Davis could shoot a little bit.
Long jump shot.
At that time, LeBron with the
Money.
big board.
James stopped
Can't
under
beat
the
him down the
basket.
court.
That's
Maybe
his
I would
sixth
have.
rebound. Someone
Drawing some fouls.
The Cavaliers second.
You finished your baseball series last night, so did you actually get to MLB The Show?
Launches a shot. He misses it.
Good look from a good shoot. It just didn't.
It's not getting the quality
He pushes
looks
it
I
up the
usually
court.
get with Miller.
Releases it. Off the the mark.
It is so tough to get
Vince
your
Carter.
form back.
Oh, LeBron with a
Lose it
big.
in the middle of the game
Or
like
Darius.
that.
No,
If
that
he
was
can't fix it
LeBron.
soon, he needs to look to pass first, shoot second.
What I was saying is Vince Carter feels like he's the only guy that has the
court.
matchup advantage on the offensive end, which he usually does.
And
It just
slams
wasn't
it
good
home.
enough defense.
Penetration was the most impressive move there. The dunk was just icing on the cake for a guard.
Roams
Oh,
right
cool,
side.
David. I'll have to go back and watch that. I know you've been playing some baseball games with
Loses control.
getting to the show in mind. I think after I do this season, I'm going to do a baseball season. I really haven't played much baseball on this channel, but there's one game in particular
No good.
that I always loved playing, and that was Ken Griffey Jr. winning run.
Decision that time.
Bounce pass across the lane.
And my friend Dan, got that. Friend Dan had it. I borrowed it when I was younger. Tried to finish the season,
Miller
but it never really happened.
jabbed away.
I never finished it.
Nice hustle, but they lose possession anyway.
Box out. It's two simple words, but it seems to be a difficult concept for the defense
Carter needs to go
wrap its head
Kobe.
around. You just can't let a team
Carter
hold the
is doing
offensive
his
boards
job
like that.
in this one.
Wagner down the left side.
This has been a good third quarter.
It's
Yes.
picked off.
Should get them to turn the ball over. Oh, do a little dipsy do and around, and LeBron is in.
James with an so gentle touch on the layup.
Yeah, I like winning run. The gameplay's fast, the pitching's simple. I like the hitting. The only downside to that game is extra base hits are really hard because I'll grab that. Yeah, the fielding, the ball comes in a little bit too quickly, but other than that, it's a good game.
Back in. Hits the post. Number 4. Now in the game. Sideline right. He passes left.
Oh, got him on the spin. Carter's been doing that specific dunk a lot this game. That's a three-point game.
It just blows my mind when a defender fouls a
Blew
guy
it.
and still lets him score. At least get something out of the foul other than a glare from your coach.
Free throw off. Out left.
Oh, that should have been
Outside.
turnover.
On the right wing.
Alvin
This
Williams
charges a
trying to
shot.
shoot on his old team.
16 rebounds now for the Raptors.
There we go.
Vince Carter
23.
nails that
Carter's
right
leading the
hand
team.
He has just grabbed the reins, and he is driving this
MVP and All-Star baseball fan a little bit more. Yeah, I remember that All-Star baseball game you played where you could tilt the batting cursor. That I really liked. I didn't know you could do that in that series.
Down in the 40s from the free throw line. What I do, I would foul him until his arms fall off.
And as I said earlier in the video, I was getting better at the free throw shooting, but
Get off a clean field goal.
that hasn't come to reality yet. But a tie game here in Cleveland,
Got to do better than that.
At least he got one.
locking up
On the
on
right
defense. Oh, they
Bucket in
finally
his
got me.
sights. He drives the lane. Down the half.
No bench scoring for me.
Basket there, guys. The closer you are, the more likely it is
Moiso's tired. It just seems like the big guys have no fatigue.
Top side.
We got kill this guy. There you go.
Oh, two-handed Frank. Way outside.
Tie game going into the fourth.
At the end
I
of
really
three.
love if I could play Earl Weaver baseball again. I've never played that one. Alright, so Moiso's got to go out. We're going to bring in Mutombo. We need to keep that defense up. I'll put Wade in for a little while. Halfway through the quarter, I'll bring back in LeBron and Moiso, and then we're good to go. That was the right balance, that lineup.
Decision time. Right wing.
I got to continue the defense. This
Dumps
guy's
it inside.
fast.
Dives to the rack. Missed the shot. Pulled in.
Man.
Pulls the trigger. Scored.
Bad D, bad pass, but
All-around
it gets there.
performance tonight. When the starters rest, the bench is filling in seamlessly.
To Miller. stamped.
That was not a good shot. I'm really struggling with Reggie Miller. He's been like the unsung hero since I traded for him, but man, I can't get any good shot off with him.
Missed it. Mutombo with a rebound.
Miles.
Baseball toss downtown.
Got Wagner on me. What? That was a glitch.
He'll take the shot. Air ball.
They just don't run Reggie to
So used
score.
him knocking down that shot that it's going to take me a second to remember that no one
Mutombo
is going
sends
to
it
hit
back. That's what we
every shot.
needed.
Strokes the jumper.
Miller finally gets one on the break.
He'll lay one
It's a
up.
PC game. You could do everything,
Slice
including
through
stadium
traffic like a hot knife goes
editor
through butter,
with
Kenny.
some
That's
stadiums.
either
That's
gone
cool.
with some serious
There's so many
injury
baseball
or
games out
not
there.
paying attention. That was too easy.
Oh, huge three. Rotation was late.
Rock solid right there. Terrific shot.
A pass stolen.
I was reading the chat. Mutombo's playing good. Get that out of here.
8-footer. Mutombo now has 2 wide.
Darius on the break. There we go.
Get out of the
Mutombo's
way.
blocking has been
That was highlight reel material.
Been
Good thing
everything.
We have it on tape.
for me here in this fourth.
Bremer brings it up the floor. The ball is
Don't
not
get the
free.
loose ball. This Bremer guy is too fast. I can't guard him.
Elevates the three.
Tumbo, another big
Fails
board.
to hit. Mutombo now has 2 rebounds.
There he
Up
is,
court,
just
lays
getting
it
down the
up.
court
Hits.
quick, and I
He's got
finally
6
take a
points.
lead. Cavs don't like what they see.
Up by 1. Timeout. Cleveland. They had some starters ready to return, and this break will allow
If I
them.
played Dusty Softball on NES. I believe I played it on emulator. It's one of the games I want to get. I know it's more expensive. It's like a $60 game.
Ball brought in, sideline right. Slings it across.
But I play 16-inch no-glove softball
He shoots.
in
They take
Chicago.
back the lead with less than 3 minutes on the clock. The kid's in a different
So a
time,
game like that,
different
to me, is
universe, a different dimension.
certainly something I would play.
Swings it over to the left wing.
Kind of forced it, drew the foul.
He's fouled, and the act of shooting. Free throws coming. He'll try for 2. His third.
Horrible free throw. Barely hit the
Slams it
rim.
off.
Just woeful foul shooting, making just over half.
There we
the
go.
shots. Not a good way to play the game.
He hit 1 of 2 free throws. He's got 26 points.
Low scoring affair. Sometimes you could score in the 80s with these 5-minute quarters, but oh, that was huge. Missed dunk.
Oh, that's just plain simple.
I think I'm gonna call the timeout here. Mutombo's tired. I can see him huffing and puffing. Wade's energy's all the way up. Should I keep him in instead of LeBron? You love the pick up and play stuff in there. Yeah, those are usually
The 22nd
the
timeout.
games I like to play, not steep learning curves. I'm not putting LeBron at the 5 in this one. I put him at the 4 sometimes, but he's a rookie point guard in this game. Basically, I need the rebounding and defense from who's ever at center, especially against Ilgauskas. 7-3.
Card denied.
Just got a chuck. Oh, huge shot. Vince Carter on the fadeaway leaner off the glass.
That Jimmy from anywhere on the floor.
Wagner takes it up court. He'll shoot the
Missed.
3. No good. Moiso now has 2.
Miller gets in double digits even though he's having a tough game.
Toronto up by 4.
34-13 run here. That's probably the whole second half.
Beyond midcourt. Throws inside into traffic.
Ooh, Ilgauskas with a nice shot off the glass.
Textbook jump shot right there. Just like you learn it from the school book. Get open, drain it, head back on defense.
Just gotta get Vince open.
He'll
And he
pull up
hits.
with a J. Bring it up.
That's his 6th game this season with 30 points. You saw it there on the screen. Big time achievement, I guess.
He throws it to the left wing.
I don't know why he didn't shoot that, but okay.
He plants it. That's
Lamont Murray, I was hoping Moiso was going to go challenge that shot, but
it. Swings it up court. Sideline right.
oh,
He'll shoot.
I knew that one was off. It just looked bad.
He brings it up. Slings it left. Dishes right.
Yeah, Miller forces him out of bounds. It's a turnover. Got to get a good look here. Vince.
Vince Carter slams it down.
Oh,
for
they're
the
so
250
close
jam.
face to face
Great
there.
dunk, sure, but let's also
Didn't
point
get
out
many
there's a lack of
replays
defense.
in this one.
The paint is a castle. and
He's
you
one of the
gotta
few.
guard the castle from intrusion.
Give me the ball.
On the right wing. Got some body. The
First
Raptors
in the
first.
last 2 minutes. Dwayne Wade with the foul.
Important 3-ball.
This is
Yikes.
Darius.
It's a game of peaks and valleys.
I don't know what happened. I was trying to pass.
Valleys from the perimeter.
No, they can't stop him. He's right. Miller's the guy we want at the
Someone's
line.
whistling. The Raptors are in the bonus. He'll shoot 2.
I don't know what it is about the 2-click thing, but it's not easy. It looks easier than it actually is.
He hit 1 of 2 free throws. He's got 12 points.
Gotta prevent the
30
3 ball
seconds left in
here.
the game. Toronto up by 5. Going for the
Got a
bubble.
good look.
Bad connection from outside. Yanked down.
This is not who I want at the line, but this is
He's
who I
just
got.
over
So
half of his
here you
free
go.
throws, So that's an area that he could work on.
Missed it.
Almost rattled in.
For 2 at the line. They'll talk it over as they're down.
Yeah,
And
his
there's under a minute to
meter's
play.
pretty fast.
Strategy is simple. Score and score quick. The execution is the hard part because the defense knows what you have to do here. It comes down to making shots, plain and simple.
Bump.
Defense is there.
Long jumper.
They keep fouling Moiso, so I'm going to have to try to hit some
If at
free
first
throws
you don't
with him.
succeed, try again and again.
Easy
I'm
money. Reloads for
beginning
another
to
free
see
throw.
how important it might be to have a center that can actually shoot free throws.
At least he
I know
got
Sean
one.
Bradley's out there on the market, and he could shoot free throws.
Right hand dribble.
Wasting too much time.
17-footer and scores.
Didn't really do themselves any favors there.
Guides a 3.
And this ball game is over.
Less than a minute remaining.
The
They're gonna take
Raptors
some time to talk
came
things
back,
They need quick scores if they have any chance of pulling it
get the
back.
win.
Defense will be
I think it was down as much as 15 points,
You have good outside shooters.
and they can't believe it. It's an emotional game.
ball game. Now that was a credit to the game of basketball.
It certainly was. Of course, I'll forget about it by morning, but right now, I'm really impressed.
Let's get some post-game thoughts from the experts. as
Thank
we
you,
like to
David.
call
Yes,
them.
a big
MJ and Kevin.
win for the
Scored
Raptors.
the daily double, winning the
Next
game
game
while
coming
leading
up
all scorers.
is the All-Star
Not a bad
game.
night's work.
Good point, MJ. And I want to add a quick
So,
observation. DeJuan Wagner was
definitely
part of his team's
want to
effort
stay
tonight.
tuned for that.
Unfortunately, his part was bricking shot after shot from behind the arc in the loss.
Kenny
The final
Smith with
score
his
tonight's
breakdown.
game is The Raptors win it 61-57. Vince Carter was impressive.
Vince Carter
enough so that we've named
is
him
leading the
player
league
of
in
game.
scoring, so he's got to be in the All-Star game.
This is Kevin Calabro. Thanks for joining Marcus Johnson, Kenny Smith, Akemi Takei, and me for this memorable affair. See you for the next one.
See the stats. Carter leads it. Miller's been scoring in the 20s, a lot of times even leading the team in scoring, but he just wasn't getting the fast breaks. His shooting was off. Thought I shot more than 3 threes with him, but 1 for 3. LeBron was big with 10 points, mostly on the interior. Darius had a quick run where he's hitting a couple. And that's pretty much it. 2 blocks for Mutombo were huge in that fourth because I was struggling to pull ahead. But those definitely helped out. And that will do it for this one. Raptors over Cavs. So now they should let me play the All-Star game. That's what I'm hoping. Oh, yes. All-Star game. And it's on my schedule, which means that, yes, I should be playing it. Looking at the standings, now I'm in second place. Only the Nets ahead of me. I'm guessing they're led by Jason Kidd and company. Pacers also at 12-6. And if you look at the schedule, that red block, the 19th, is the trade deadline. So I have one more game before that. So I think I could just go play this All-Star game and then worry about making a trade after that. Just real quick, looking at the stats. We got the league leader, Vince Carter, crushing it as far as points per game. And the field goal percentage, LeBron leading the league. I'll take it. Yeah, Ray Allen's dangerous. Don't want to play the Sonics again. So, yeah. Do I have the All-Star logos? I don't think so. That's something I didn't think about. We have the NBA logo. So I am the Eastern Conference. Problem is, yeah, because Shaq was a great big man along with some of the other good ones, Patrick Ewing, David Robinson, Akeem Olajuwon. By this time, a lot of those guys were gone or towards the end of their career. So I'm the Eastern Conference, obviously. Yes. And we'll get to see who made the All-Star team. They're both loaded, as you can see, 99s overall. Taylor coming in the chat saying, I'm going to miss Vince Carter. Me too. It's been great watching his career. Even, these last couple years on the Hawks, a couple highlights here and there. Look at the box score just to see what Vince Carter's done in the game. But that's going to be no more after this season. And right now, we don't know when the NBA season's coming back. Let's see coaching. Okay, edit lineups. So here's your all-star teams. Or at least for the East. Let's see if I could... Thought I could change the team I'm looking at, but Jason Kidd, Vince Carter starting shooting guard, Sharif Abdul-Rahim, Jermaine O'Neal, Ilgauskas, McGrady off the bench, Pierce with an injury it looks like, Baron Davis, Theo Ratliff, oh my goodness, Darko Milicic made the All-Star. That's so unrealistic. Kenyon Martin and Antoine Walker. So good all-star team here. And we'll stick with what they gave me. McGrady off the bench is going to be huge. So I'll probably settle into a lineup. Yeah, the coronavirus stuff is making a lot of bigger organizations shut down some things. And here we go, All-Star Game. I had a goal of getting this playing this game around when the All-Star Game actually happened, but it didn't work out that way. Wow. Their starting lineup stacked. Francis, Kobe Bryant, Marion, Duncan, and Shaq. I don't know. I might stick with the auto subs for this game just to see who they rotate in and out. Because everyone deserves to play in the All-Star Game.
Tell us about tonight's game, MJ.
Now, Kevin Knight, you look past all the hype, all the money, all the politics, and then...
All right,
Thanks, MJ.
let's get this game on the road here. At least Ilgauskas has the height to try to defend Shaq.
Opening tip controlled by the West. Turn around, Hopper.
I'm expecting a high-scoring game. Oh, Vince Carter scores the first 2 points of the game. What's up, Cool T Joe? Just ordered my copy. That's awesome. Yeah, this is a good one. I do not think you will be disappointed. Game looks good, plays well. Looks like we're in LA for this one.
He throws it to the left wing.
Ilgauskas says no and saves the ball. Raheem off to the races. David saying if only Hank Gathers didn't die in college, then we'd have another big guy against Shaq. I don't know too much about Hank Gathers. I'll have to look that up. J Kidd with the steal. I should have passed. That's what J Kidd does. TV franchise looking to dunk on someone.
Hooks it outside.
Gets in. West is struggling.
Abdul
Rahim for 2. I'm just going to play with the flow. I'm not forcing it with anybody. Just have fun. Oh, Steve Francis with the cross. Oh, getting fancy.
A fall away.
Kobe can't hit.
Abdul Rahim now has 2 rebounds. Ball knocked loose.
Can't do those spins in the All-Star Game. People will pick your pocket. And finally, the West gets on the board with the Sean Marion dunk.
It's pretty tough to stop that kind of attack.
He goes
Here's
airborne.
Carter. J Kidd with the assist. NBA 09 The Life. I will get to that one. I don't think I have the game. But one of the things
Off the mark.
I want to do is play as many sports games as I can on this channel.
Flings a 3.
What's
Bring it
that?
up. He's got 5 points. Let's take
Okay, I
one
gotta
look.
finish this game.
Hits the post.
Ilgauskas gets on the
Oh
board.
my goodness, he brings it down hot and heavy. Shot is good, and he heads to the line for a chance at a 3-point play.
Gentlemen, one free throw coming.
Ilgauskas, another big guy.
Up and in.
I can shoot. Oh, PS2 and PS3 version. David's saying with the Life 09.
Shovels it left.
Shaq with the little stutter step.
Pass to Kobe. 18-footer.
I kind of want to look at their lineup real quick to see who they have. Oh, no. I guess I can't look to see who they have. Oh, well. Let's just keep it
Bring
going.
it on, baby.
They'll sub them in and out.
Slapped away.
He's the felonious thief in the night. Nice hustle. but they
Oh,
lose
Abdul
possession.
Rahim. I thought he was going to blow by him.
Swings it ahead.
Xbox version.
Jump shot.
Ilgauskas
Doesn't
is
go.
grabbing all the
Short
rebounds.
rebound. Throws it down.
Jermaine
court.
O'Neal
He'll lay it
blows
up.
a layup.
He misses.
What's up, Adam?
Sends it
Good to
past
see you
the
this
top of the
morning.
key. Turnaround jumper. Goal.
Abdur-Rahim a little fast on the rebound in that one.
Way too late to block that.
Thrown in.
Sean Marion's doing it all. The Matrix. Sean Marion. Come on, you got to take Shaq to the hole, Vince.
Lets it loose. Off the mark. Bryant corrals the rebound. Wheels it outside.
Francis.
Pops the shot.
And now the West
He
is
scores
rolling.
the 2-ball.
He saw the opportunity and didn't waste it. That's how you find space. You set up and knock it down. The defense never had a chance.
Poked away.
There's a lot of stealing in this one. Kid.
He'll lay it up. Drains it.
When the
Oh,
defense
awesome.
lets down for a second like that, a good guard will eat you alive.
Here comes the West.
Yeah, the life took over for NBA shootout.
The
Get
levitation
that out of here,
outside.
Francis.
Pulled down by the former Mr. Basketball in South Carolina. He'll
Oh,
guide
Vince
it up.
Carter just doing what he does,
The East
shooting a
take
crazy
4-point
fadeaway.
lead. One more time for that play.
It's through. 2K football coming back, probably in arcade game form. I'm okay with that as long as it's good. It's good to see that NFL license
Long
removed
Jimmy. He misses.
from the stranglehold of EA.
But he's strung up quick all on his own right now. That's 3 consecutive misses.
Raheem.
From about 8 feet. Score that baby. He's a bona fide
Wonder if
superstar
Abdur-Rahim
tonight.
ever made an All-Star game. I'm guessing he might have made 1 or 2. The Grizzlies were so bad when he was on there.
Just
And then he
beyond
played on the
midcourt.
Hawks too.
Passes it past the
Francis.
top of the arc. Long jumper. No point.
And I like Ilgauskas down there.
Five
Backcourt.
He takes it back across midcourt. That's a no-no.
Not a mistake you see too often. The old backcourt violation.
I don't think we'll ever see an NFL game that's like NFL Blitz again. It's too violent for their liking.
Brought inbound.
Oh, Carter blows by everyone.
Carter cocks and jams.
Obviously,
The Life is an Xbox exclusive?
Had no fear driving the paint and rising to the hoop.
I'm gonna have to look into this.
The Rockets
Kidd,
up for
Jason
grabs.
Kidd just stealing everything. You do?
To Kidd. Shoots.
Jay Kidd. Maybe this was before he could shoot. Took him a while to get a jumper.
Misfire. At the end of one quarter, the East leads 19-11.
All right, they're not making the subs like I want them to, so they're going. Oh, they did make subs. Milicic, you're not playing. Sorry. Sub the whole lineup. Still got to get Kenyon in. Paul Pierce is injured. Maybe won't put him in. I think his rating's even lower because of it. But I'll have to get Kenyon in on the next group of guys. You have the game. Yeah, I mean that was what I thought. I mean that was PlayStation's.
Vince Carter slams it down with a two-fisted jam.
That was their exclusive
Nice run here
series.
by the East All-Stars.
Maybe. It's hard to read context in, just chatting or text messages.
He takes it beyond
We got
midcourt.
Steve Nash. Dirk's out here. Looks like we got Stojakovic, Garnett.
Flicks it up. No. Garnett.
I didn't want to get that rebound.
What a dunk by Garnett.
Here's an example of how you finish a play. Terrific work.
McGrady. Someone set a screen for McGrady.
Fired. Goaltending.
And he gets on the board with a Vladi
Shooters love
Divac
goaltending. Shot is good.
goaltend.
They call goaltending.
Brought in under the hoop.
Xbox
Outside
has
right
it too.
side. Outside. Throws up the 8-footer.
Yeah, it's one of those games I just don't know much about, so can't be a resource of knowledge for that one.
That was a nice bucket.
Straight away jump shot. Nothing, honey. Rattles in and out. Intercepted. The East on the break.
Oh, almost got that one back.
5 steals steals tonight for the West.
He shovels it right.
East and West all-star teams, now that I'm seeing the full rosters, they feel pretty equal. Oh, Carter
Drills it hard with a two-foot
still dominating the all-star game. Hardaway.
whips it from the holster and fires. That
With
gets it
Penny
up.
Hardaway, he
Ripped
made the
off
All-Star
boards
game.
by Dirk Nowitzki.
Maybe they're
This is
expecting him to
Mark.
come
Different
back
contact and a foul.
from his injury. It's better than Darko making it for sure.
In the lane.
Oh no.
Swipe by the D. To Penny.
I mean, at this point, Penny was this is like his 10th year in the league.
Rifles up a shot. Nothing but the bottom of the cup.
What speaks louder than words? Our pretty Jimmy. That's what.
Yeah, I know. It's crazy that they canceled all the sporting events. I'm pretty surprised myself. I've never
3
seen
minutes to
anything
go
like it.
in the second period.
The alley-oop to Theo Ratliff. That was an auto alley-oop. They saw him there, and they just threw it.
Near the center. Got some body. His first.
I like when the game recognizes automatic alley-oops. Why not?
There's a whistle.
That's 2 fouls on this possession. He needs to tone down
Those
his
reaching
aggressiveness.
ins aren't helping.
To
Slowing
KG.
down the action.
Right wing. Dirk Nowitzki with the ball. Fires.
Well, good thing there's video game live streams of sports, because there's not going to be many
Might as well
on
put a big green light in the lane.
these
Way to letting
next,
people drive to the basket.
If the defense
this
can't
next
defend
month.
the perimeter better and prevent so many drives, they might as well
Oh,
use a
come on,
big
Baron
lineup
Davis.
to try to intimidate guys.
Also, the XFL canceled their season. Did you see that?
West All-Star.
Swings it over right wing. The ball slapped out of his hand. Backs.
Vlade.
A throw. Rims it off.
Bad miss. They were one good pass away from a bucket, and instead they get a bad
There we
shot.
go, McGrady.
Goes in over.
You got to score.
Rack it up.
Let's see what that move does to the defense. Now, once a guard
That's what
proves
you
he
do,
can
you
penetrate like
score.
that, it tends to open up the perimeter.
2 minutes remaining.
McGrady had a scoring title where he scored 32.1 points per game.
Kicks it outside. Puts up the rock. Ah, the East on the break.
He's laying in, though. He doesn't want to dunk.
That was gorgeous.
Kenny, he put the pedal to the metal to get to the hoop on that one.
Hit and run if I've ever seen one. But
Yeah,
I don't
yeah,
think the
David.
defense got the
I
license
know
to
the
play.
colleges are closing down. It's crazy because it's not by their choice. They probably want to learn. They don't want online classes, but
Get yourself
it's
an
not
outside
really their
shot.
choice right now.
Rome's left side. Powers up.
Unfortunately, yeah. I mean,
Absolutely no
I guess
clear
only
guy.
time will tell to see if it's actually going to be anything serious or not as far as the virus is considered. But they're definitely controlling some people's behaviors.
That's poor ball control.
Going to the store and just loading up on toilet paper and things. Theo slamming it,
He'll head to the line for a chance at a three-point
and it's not by choice. You know, a lot of these places are just shutting down.
Watch the violation, gentlemen. Shooter at the line for 1 free throw.
Ratliff's not too bad at free throws.
drains the easy money.
Yeah, March Madness.
Sideline
That's
left.
the greatest basketball tournament in
Yanked
sports.
down.
Oh wow, that was a nasty dunk. Baron Davis, early in his career, he was a powerful, talented dunker.
Lobs it down.
Get that out of here, Dirk.
He throws it left.
Man, Barron's really showing the dunks. 2 360s in a row.
And the foul.
Showing out for the All-Star game. You have nurses that are saying it's a new flu. It's not that bad. I think a lot of people feel that way.
Easy money.
I think what you just don't want to be in a position with some of this quarantine stuff that they're doing. That's really, that's one of the worst parts about it.
I tell you, the average fan could probably do just as well.
Brick for Antoine.
Ugliness from the line.
Yeah, I mean, so then what? You're paying for online when you intended to pay for face-to-face lessons?
At least he got
I don't know. Might have to be some kind of tuition reimbursement or something.
Coxon fires. Boing.
Not a good night. They're now shooting.
Grady's got the hot spot on his icon, dunking. Blowing out the West right now. The second unit of the West is not cutting it.
Off the side of the backboard. That's not something you see every day. At halftime, it's the East by 23.
Yeah, I don't know how that's going to work out, but if I was a parent paying for it or a student myself paying for it, I wouldn't be too happy about it. Baron Davis, I like what he's doing out there versus Jason Kidd. I think I'm going to leave him in. Everyone's got their playing time already. We've got to get in Kenyon, though, which will be good for rebounding and blocking. Ratliff was good out there, too, but so was Ilgauskas. I think I'll put Ilgauskas back in against Shaq just for that extra length and go from here. 2K23 football on PS5, that would be something, wouldn't it?
Let's go to Akemi Takei for a halftime report. Akemi?
The East don't have any concerns.
Penny
by
Hardaway held
foul
scoreless,
so they should be in good shape to defend their halftime
making
lead.
the All-Star
Second,
game in his 10th
Shaquille
year.
O'Neal was held scoreless in the first half, and if they can get him going even a little bit on the offensive end, it will take some of the pressure off the other starters. Back to you, Kevin.
As always, good scoop from Akemi Takei. Missed.
This first unit for them was
Passes right.
much harder to play against than that last unit.
Releases it.
Now we got
Nothing but
Kobe
net.
draining.
He's 2 of 5 from the field.
McGrady.
Oh, yeah.
The East
Money.
The guys off the bench are providing
scoring,
just
looking
a
good. When is the next tournament? You mean retro gaming tournament?
valuable combination.
For us, it's Monday. I don't know what turnout's going to be now. It's College Slam. Mort already said he's not coming. So I don't know if it'll be a tournament or not. There's a Tecmo tournament in Iowa, the Tom Zach Bowl.
Right into the defender. That's a charge.
That looks like it's still going on. They'll have their own stream out there somewhere.
Fires outside.
Obi
4 minutes left in
for
the
two.
third quarter. You can't stop Kobe when he's feeling the jumper like that.
Cha-ching. That's a moneymaker right there.
Out.
2 charging fouls. Shaq's taking charging against Vince Carter. Are you kidding me? Are they allowed to have one? You mean a league or a tournament? I mean, it's a small gathering. I think they said right now they have like 23 players.
From the field.
As long as D-Men Tap's not shut down, I'll be there. Well, they're coming back now.
Non-shooting
Man,
foul.
Carter with 3 fouls in a row. 2K League was also canceled.
Dishes outside. Left hand shovel shot. Up and in. He'll get a shot to score 3 points on this possession the hard way.
That's a gift from the defense.
2K comes out, then EA will feel forced to make another NBA Street. Yeah, I could see that. See what they do. Kenyon.
Crowded shot. Got it.
Might have been a goaltend.
A player should always feel good for getting to the line, even if he missed.
Well, Cool T. Joe just verified what he was saying about the NBA game.
Misses.
the life.
Kids
Can't
don't
get
try
Kenyon
missing
Martin
them
his
both
first
at home.
point of the All-Star game.
Right hand dribble.
This quarter's been terrible for me so far.
Sideline right. Fires it cross court. And jams it down.
What a great job of asserting his presence. Nothing
Well, make
says
this
go
game more
away
interesting,
like
I
ducking in
guess.
the guy's grill.
Throws up the 8-footer.
Baron Davis, also a poor free throw shooter.
He's probably kicking himself for not hitting that shot.
Come
But
on,
he
that
did
could
his
be in.
job by getting to the line. Now, if he misses
There
the
we go.
freebie, then he can start feeling better.
Oh,
The
we're
free
bringing
throw
in
is up
Vlade.
and
Oh, I thought that one would be good.
Duncan grabs the rebound. Slings it right. Pass to Steve Nash.
Nash.
Threads the needle with a pass.
Sean Marion
Misses
is
a shot.
just,
It's good.
he's going for All-Star MVP.
Expelled.
I try to force one into Carter because he's under the rim. I'm leading it in turnovers.
Pops. Got him with shooting.
I guarantee you he thinks he should have made that bucket. But you can't fault a guy for getting to the
NFL Street is the logical thing to make.
Easy point
We'll see.
right
I don't know. That
Lines
studio
up.
doesn't exist. DA Big in Canada.
He hits them both. He's got 13 points.
Come on, we got to keep this 10-point lead.
Dribbles to the right wing. Shoots from about 5.
McGrady doesn't
With a
miss.
two for McGrady. Bring it, baby. The West brings it up. Shot. Can't
Penny
get
Hardaway
it to fall.
forcing one up.
He is one of the best in the game at grabbing boards and flinging those bows around like that.
2 minutes remaining. Lobs low.
Barron
Casts it up.
hook shot
How about
over
that?
all the big guys
Goes the
and
bucket,
draws the
and he's
foul.
fouled. He'll try for the three-point play. Free throw off.
Cool T saying he's going back to sports games when they were just games before microtransaction was a priority.
There aren't many
Like
guys
the
who can
new
lead like
2K,
that.
like
That
Madden
was
and their
one-way ticket
Ultimate
to the hoop,
Team.
and no one was gonna stop him.
It's up.
Oh, McGrady missed one.
Grasps. He'll shoot. Miss aim. Collects it. Slings it outside.
Yeah, McGrady versus Penny
Sideline
Hardaway
right.
didn't get injured. That would have been a
He'll
good
throw
matchup.
up the shot. Rims it off. Taken down. No one is going to block that.
Timmy D. McGrady wants the ball. He's calling for it.
Passes left. Marching down the middle.
Once he gets that close in, he's scoring.
That's just more points from the bench.
I agree. I mean, why deal with all the loading times, the updates, all this extra stuff on the screen that they just want to force you to spend VC or buy packs of cards? Like, come on, let's just play some games.
He's way up over 60% from the field.
There you go, Vince.
Underneath. Oh, Kismet, what a jam.
A great play, but let's face it, lousy defense too.
Vince has got to make a run at this All-Star MVP. The second or third cousin
The women
McGrady
and
is
children.
He can jump.
in the running for it
won't matter.
with him.
Stolen by
Henny with the rippage.
Pass to Steve Nash.
Just haven't been
Dishes
able to
right.
get the fast breaks
Swings it across the top of the arc.
going to the right side.
Lets it go. Nada. McGrady clears the glass.
Ogaska's going to the
I
line.
feel good when this guy's at the line. He hits better than every
Struggling.
Won't go.
If I lose a big game later in the season
That's just
or
bad.
playoffs, it's going to be because of free throw shooting.
Kids don't try missing them both at home.
Sometimes it's just because I'm reading the chat
Ball
and I'm not
passed in.
focused, but sometimes I'm just like that last one.
Long Long Jay. Misses. The East hold serve, leading at the end of 3.
Let's get Theo back in. No, that's not what I wanted. Theo Ratliff. Raheem. Baron Davis really didn't show much. Put Kid in. Go with that. A new NBA Jam game. I think we will see it at some point. It's a matter of when. I don't know if we'll see it from EA.
Outside.
But that's one of the better remakes.
Kid hauls in the rebound.
Oh, come on, Raheem.
It's off. He calls his own number.
Yeah, that's one of the better remakes of NBA Jam. I like that game for the
17
most part.
rebounds now for the West All-Stars.
There's some things I would like to see changed or included, but overall,
Here's a
good
shot.
game. There you go. There you go, Penny.
That'll feel good. See, it's like hauling in the line and having
Played
a
NBA
king
2K5 last night.
Great shot.
Carter, take Dirk. Yes.
Banker. Oh, he sinks it in traffic.
Oh, you're playing NFL 2K5 with a few friends?
7 feet, 200.
That's cool if you get some friends to come play the game with you. That's my preferred way to play. No one's guarding him. Oh, and he dunks on Garnett. Let's see the replay on that
He
one.
goes to the line for the 3-point play.
With a little body on that one. A horrible free throw shooting. Could it be? Yes.
The free throw's good. 1 minute into the 4th.
It's hard to just go with the flow sometimes in the half-court offense because the defense can get stuck on you.
Guzek.
Is there nothing sacred left in the world? I count on him.
Carter tearing it up now.
Pardon me, Kenny.
A lot of the new games have flushed out the single-player experiences. See, I haven't played enough of them to even start, the single-player experiences. I know 2K hasn't gotten rid of that, though. They do their story mode thing, which a lot of people like. I think it's pretty cool, like having different colleges.
Someone's whistling. The second team foul.
Okay, we'll look for it in a little bit.
On a street
Theo
corner,
Ratliff showing some offense.
and hits. They're shooting
What's
over
up, Sean?
70%, which begs the question, where's the D?
Il Tempo.
That's the answer, Kevin. No way.
Thank you for coming in the chat.
Theft on the court. Block foul.
Oh, we do?
13 foul.
I see. Maybe.
He shoots. A slap on
Playgrounds, I really don't like the game. Just the fact that the pressing the shoot button's so sensitive. You can't just get a breakaway dunk.
Brick from the line.
They are in the 40th percentile from the line tonight.
Very
That's
nice.
pretty ugly, in fact. Real ugly.
I will
He hit
in a
one of two
moment.
free throws.
I got 3
He's got
minutes.
22 points.
What's up, Ryan? Good to see you in the live chat.
Theft on the court. The East on the
Oh, Vince Carter flying.
It happens so often, but it's never
Yes, live sports. NCAA bracket, one of the 2K series.
and ends in a score.
That's a good idea to do my own March Madness on the channel. Now you got the wheels churning in the brain. We could see if we can make something
Both players
happen.
in double figures tonight.
Raheem.
Outside it comes.
Oh,
He
McGrady
hits it
can't
up.
hit.
Missed the shorty. Rebounded by Diva.
NCAA 10 for your own March Madness.
A long Jimmy. Long.
Oh, you're from Norway? Cool.
Shoots from about 5. The shot goes off the side of the backboard. Not the desired location.
I don't play MLB The Show. I'm a fan of the series from where it originated from on the PlayStation, the MLB series.
Shoots over
But
traffic.
I haven't kept up with it. The what? Yes.
The West brings
Yeah, I
it
think.
up.
I mean, we're supposed to do a college slam tournament on Monday,
He's got that fifth gear to shift into.
but I don't know
Guys are on their way
how
back
many
down
people
to
are
the
going to
floor.
show now. I will be one of the guys showing.
Layup
Oh,
on the
come
way.
on, Jason
Didn't
Kidd.
wanna fall.
Well, someone just flunked basketball 101.
How bad
Time
did
is
they make him
running
at
out if they
shooting
wanna
where he
tie
can't
it
hit a
up.
layup?
Pass to
Steve Nash, the West coming back.
He nails the three ball. He's got 7 points. On the right wing.
Get in the post. McGrady N1.
No rim, no problems. All net.
I think MVP will be between him and Vince. And a free throw is good. Feels good to get a free throw in.
Dips the knees, sizes, flings it up and in. Launches a shot. Nothing doing from outside. Ratliff. ball
Theo to
over the
McGrady.
rebound. Right-hand side of the key. He'll shoot
Oh,
from the
McGrady for
outside.
three.
He stuck a dagger in him with
You could run it same days and everything if your schedule allows. That would be a lot of games, though. Well, we'll see what my work decides to do. See if I'll be home those days. I don't know. That could be
1
a
minute to
possibility.
go. The East lead by 15. It's off.
Might even be able to get a friend to come over and play the games versus
Out
me,
wide,
or a
right
couple
side.
friends.
Lets one go. Not a highlight reeled up by Carter, but the Jimmy still counts for 2 points.
Yeah, it's always fun to take one of either a Thursday, usually that Friday off to go watch the games with some friends. Or you do a little betting, some strip cards. I've done that in the past.
Arcs a
Didn't
three.
do it last year.
Touch from long range.
Penny Hardaway has 9 assists in this game.
From a terrific perimeter shooter. He can dominate a game from 24 feet away.
Floats it up. Put him on the
Another 30-point game for Vince Carter in the All-Star game. I didn't realize I scored that many with him in this one. I thought he was more in the low 20s.
Throws it up.
Penny
Bring up
Hardaway
two.
showing out. If he scored a little better, he could make a run at the MVP with those 9 assists.
Sideline
Can't
right.
guard me, Nash.
He'll cock. He'll fire.
32
Finds
for
the middle
Vince.
of the net and splits it. He's got 32 points.
It would be a lot to play that many games of college basketball, but it's doable.
Pass to Steve Nash.
Especially people are going to be looking for it with the games canceled or postponed.
That's the ball game. Knowing MJ and Kenny like I do,
Maybe it'll be
I
May
know
Madness
they have
this
some
year
thoughts on this one
instead
to
of March
share.
Madness.
The East won this game the old-fashioned way. They just shot the heck out of the basketball. That'll work almost every time.
That's right, MJ. And another thing, Sean Marion played a great game. He shot about as
Sean
well as
Marion
he
did
could
play a
shoot.
great game, but they
Unfortunately,
still
it takes
lost.
more than one guy to win.
The final score in tonight's game is the East win it 81-65.
I saw the Rudy Gobert thing,
Tonight's player of the game.
if that's what you're talking about.
For Marcus Johnson, Kenny Smith, and Akemi Takei, this is Kevin Calabro saying thanks for
Carter's
joining us.
player of
We're
the
done for
game.
tonight, but we hope to see you again
No
soon.
All-Star presentation. Let's look at the stats. Carter and McGrady lead the team in scoring. Baron Davis had some nice dunks in this one. Raheem got off to a hot start and then really didn't get on the break for anything. Ilgauskas played well when he was in, especially rebounding. Theo Ratliff did the same, rebounding, scoring a few points. Let's see what they did. Sean Marion was their best player with Dirk, Kobe. Nash was 6 assists. Penny Hardaway had 9 assists. Duncan. So yeah, they didn't do as well. How's it going, Pink Rose Hedgehog? How you today? T-Mac is a 91 overall. He's better than Vince in this game. March Madness, the tournament in July 4th weekend. I don't see it happen the July 4th weekend. 63 games seems like a lot. Yeah, it is. It is a lot. Okay, so I'm going to save this up. Oh, and the next game will be a battle with the Nets for first place in the Eastern Conference. This is NBA Inside Drive 2004 for the Xbox. I've been playing a season in it. It's exclusive to the Xbox. How's it going? Gotta be retro. So looking at the standings, oh, looks like Pacers are right in between us too, but it would put me in first place. So looking at the schedule, the trade deadline is after this Nets game. I really want to get one more big guy who could fill some shoes down there. So I'm going to look at trading real quick. March Madness is just straight up canceled. I didn't realize that. I thought it was just postponed. Xbox is an awesome sports console for sure. All right, so let's look at the front office real quick. I want to get Sean Bradley. Not that I'm going to play him a ton, but I just want a 7'6" guy on my team that I could put in that could shoot free throws at the end of the game. He's a 7 cost and only a 72 overall. So I've tried to trade multiple guys for him. It hasn't worked out. So I'm going to look to sign a free agent so I could trade for him is what I'm going to do. So all these guys are made up players. So I would have to release a guy first, which I could release him. Yeah, we don't care about being penalized for that. So now let's look to add a player. Sort by position, maybe. Here we go. So we're looking at a 7 cost for 72 overall is going to be tough. Yeah, this is season mode, not franchise mode. I mean, they might be the same thing in this game. No, I didn't. Oh, Sean had a good game and still lost. Yeah, the Matrix. So all these guys are pretty bad. What's going on here? So a lot of the better players are point guards. You don't even have. This guy's the best center. I don't think they'll even trade him for Bradley. He's only a 7 cost. Might have to pull off a multiplayer deal with them. I don't know if there's even a good guy to sign for this. Maybe I'll just sign the best guy available, which is this Moore-Lane guy. I didn't even think about the contract length. So he's signed, so we'll see if we could trade him and somebody else for Bradley. Look at the Dallas Mavericks. So this is something I've done throughout playing in this series, has made some trades. It's been a while since I executed one that has actually worked. So a guy that has some value that I haven't played much is Crozier. It's good to have him on the team, but he's a high cost though, 20, but that might help out. Or maybe not. They don't. They have Danny Fortson. That is quite off, though. Maybe just Jermaine Jones and see if they do that. Sort of violate costs, so yeah, we're still under. See if we could do Nahara. Still violate cost limit. I mean, we're at 22 and 21. Rookie LeBron's doing all right. He can't shoot, so he hovers close to 10 points per game. But some games, you know, he just doesn't get on the break, so he's like 6 points, something like that. Yeah. You are.
Are you done now?
I'm not done yet. I'm trying to pull off a trade here. This is Josh Howard. Yeah, we're going to have to see. Might have to do 3-player trade to get this cost right. Fortson. So right now we're 1 off. Bradley's another guy don't play. So what is that? 31. We need a 14. Nahara. I don't know if they'll do this based on the overall. Yeah, that's the problem. The overall doesn't work out. Let's see. Let's try it with Crozier involved. And so now we're up high on my end with a 42 cost. And I don't think there's anyone on the team that's going to make that work. I think players develop. I think they do, but I'm not 100% sure. Shaq I can't trade for. He's just worth too much. Crozier is one of the guys I don't mind getting rid of. It's just the problem is Bradley's cost is so low. That's really the biggest issue. Yeah.
Can you bring this upstairs, please, Dada?
Let's see if I take Jones out.
Can you bring the house upstairs?
See if we got. See, this guy's terrible.
Upstairs, Dada.
But gives him a little bit better overall. So now we're at 34.
I can't bring the big house up
So we need a 17.
because I can't. You gotta
Just try it with Nahara again. He's the only one close enough to make that work. Just might not be possible. I'm going to have to really figure something out. With the guys that I have left to give. Alright, so I'm not going to keep you here trying to make this trade. It's not been working out. I'm going to have to do some configuration off of the stream. And then when a trade is ready to go through, show you what I did to make it happen. So I played a game and then also played the All-Star game. We played 2 games. There might be some more streams later today. Yeah, I do have to get creative for sure. I might have to sign another free agent or something. But I could use another bigger guy down there. I mean, I do have the Birdman, Chris Anderson. I didn't really play him the last game. But it was fun playing the All-Star game. I made Vince Carter the MVP. So I'll be back with this season, of course. It's a 28 game season. I got 10 games left to play and then the playoffs. So I'll be playing this some, and then I think the next thing will be a baseball season, believe it or not. So I haven't featured as much baseball as I'd like. And hopefully the season's coming up in April, but I guess we'll have to see. So thank you for watching, but I'll try to do as much as I can on this channel. Well, there's a lack of sports out there playing, and see if we can do some things and fill the void on this channel. So thank you everyone for watching. I appreciate it, and I will see you guys later.